Hi guys, so if you're anything like me, you have become obsessed with pumpkin spice again this season. Every year I become obsessed with it. Every year I think I become a little bit more obsessed and a little bit earlier. But I spend a lot of my money on pumpkin spice things. So I found this recipe on how to make Starbucks pumpkin spice at home. Say I found the recipe, it's actually on the Starbucks at home website. So it is their official website. So what I'm gonna do is see whether it works or not. So I'm going to insert here getting the products from Sainsbury's. You can get it from another shop, but I couldn't find them in Tesco's, so I wouldn't recommend going Tesco's. So I'm going to insert it here now. So I'm in Sainsbury's and I found the first thing that I'm going to get, which is the Starbucks House Blend. Now I'm getting this one because it's medium roast and also because the beans are already blended. That's going in the basket. They do actually recommend this one though, so this is me already, the first thing I'm buying, already going off their plan. So they do tell you to get this Starbucks espresso roast, which is a dark roast. Now if they use this like this kind of thing in the actual shop, I'll be surprised because I don't normally like dark roast, but these are the beans and I don't have one of those bean blenders, which I assume is not what it's called, whatever that's called. So I'm going to get the house blend that is already kind of like a powder. I'm probably saying all those words wrong. So just having to do a little voiceover here because it was really staticky in the shop and there was lots of background noise. So I grabbed some cinnamon sticks you just saw here, some ground nutmeg, and then it took me ages to find the ground cloves. And I look all the way across and you've probably noticed them already because they are right here next to the cinnamon sticks. And then I had to of course get some whipped cream as well. And don't look at the Terry's chocolate mint that I put in the basket. And I've also lost my cafetiere, don't ask me how you lose one of those. So I'm going to buy a new one. I'm just going to buy the cheapest one here, which says it's a 3-cup and it's reduced to $4.99, so not too bad. I understand this Starbucks coffee is becoming expensive, but I buy a lot of pumpkin spice latte, so if this works, it will actually be saving me money, I'm sure. So we've got everything now, I just need to go. Hey! Okay, so you will have seen some of these products I got already. So I got this Starbucks house blend. It says rich with toffee notes and it's a medium roast, which is what I prefer. This is actually, so it's called the house blend because it's the first blend that they had from Starbucks. So I don't know if it's the one they use for pumpkin spice in the shop or not. If you know, so if you work at Starbucks, let me know. It does tell you, like I said, on the website to use their dark roast. Now I don't think I like dark roast, but let me know in the comments below. Maybe that's what I've been drinking and I'm wrong, I don't know. So I got that Starbucks house blend, so hopefully that is good. I've got ground cinnamon, I've got cinnamon sticks, not ground cinnamon. I nearly picked up the ground cinnamon because everything else is ground. So we've got ground nutmeg, ground cloves, and then ground ginger as well. I also already had this. Okay, so this is the pumpkin puree that you need. A little while ago I brought from one of those American websites that they have here. So this is an American food company one, but I know you can get them in supermarkets as well. So you should be able to get one from like Sainsbury's or something. Need some sugar as well. My little baby cafeteria that I had to buy. It's so cute though that I'm not even mad that I lost my other one because that one was too chunky and this one looks super cute. So I'm quite happy. And then of course, because it is autumn, I've got these fall leaves that I'm going to use when I put it all in the saucepan. So before we get started, I thought need to light a candle. So this is vanilla latte to get us in the mood. Not as good as pumpkin spice, but a good second. So I just got this candle from TK Maxx. They have a lot of them. I assume, or at least I hope, they're going to get a pumpkin spice one in soon. Last year I had an apple cider one around Christmas, and that was amazing too. I love them because they come with little lids. They look like coffee cups, and I'm down for that. So let's light this first, and then we can get on with it. Oh, first time. It says combine sugar and water in saucepan, and I need 1.5 cups of sugar. So this is an American website, so it does say in cups, which I do have. So this is 1 cup, and this is half a cup. So that's quite a bit of sugar, so maybe don't watch this, or at least don't make this if you are trying to be super healthy, because it's going to have 1.5 cups of sugar. Now, that being said, it doesn't tell you how much it makes, but it's not just for, like, you're making a whole bunch, so you're not just making it for one coffee drink, you're not just having 1 latte, so it is for a whole bunch. I will try and work out how many people it ends up serving once I use it. Ooh. Once I use it in the coffee. So we're starting off with so much sugar. Oh dear. We're starting off by using all the sugar I own. So that was 1, no, that was half. Oh my goodness. Did I read this wrong? 1.5 cups of sugar, 1.5 cups of water. Oh my goodness, can I make half of this? Will that be confusing? Okay, new plan. This is so much sugar. I don't think I need this much, nor do I know if I like this recipe yet, like whether it works. So I'm gonna have it. So when it says 1.5 cups, I actually need 3/4 cups. I've done half already, so I need 1/4. I'm sincerely hoping my maths was right there. And then we need the water as well. So combine sugar and water and simmer in a pan. Now, I'm really hoping this is good because I buy a lot of pumpkin spice lattes, and I'm not expecting it to be exactly the same as from Starbucks, even though it is from the website. So if it does taste the same, I'm going to be over the moon. But hopefully it's really close, so we'll see. So you've just got to mix it together and bring it to a simmer. I think I'll turn it up a little bit. And then once sugar is dissolved, you add cinnamon sticks, and I need to add 3. Remember, I'm doing half the recipe, so I need to add 3. Oh, I love the smell of cinnamon sticks. Which is good I have the recipe because there's only 4 sticks in the Sainsbury's cinnamon sticks. Let's do those 4. Move that to the side. Cloves, ginger, nutmeg. So half a teaspoon of cloves, half a teaspoon of ginger, and a teaspoon of nutmeg. Oh, let's not forget about this. So we're going to add the cinnamon sticks. We're going to add 3 cinnamon sticks, half a teaspoon of ground cloves. Oh, that smells so good. Okay, this is already looking like it's got potential. Turn it down a little bit. I'm a bit of an impatient cook, I won't lie. Can you call yourself a cook if you're making a hot drink? Oh no, it's a bit of a bougie hot drink, so it's not just, you know, adding water. I'm going to count it as cooking. Half a teaspoon of ground ginger. There we go. And then, there we go. A teaspoon of nutmeg. So that's half. That's a full one. Anything else at this stage? Oh, and the pumpkin puree. So we need 2 tablespoons of pumpkin puree. So if this turns out well, I'll use the rest of this pumpkin puree for more of this kind of pumpkin spice sauce. If not, well, even if it does turn out well, I'm thinking about making a pumpkin pie, but I've never done that before. So if you know a good recipe, please pop it in the comments below, because I don't want to waste this. I want to use it on, you know, one that I know is going to be good. So that's all you have to do to make the pumpkin syrup. It says you need to let it simmer for 20 minutes. I want my latte already, but I'll try not to be impatient. But whilst I'm waiting to do this for the 20 minutes, I'll do a little bit of a tidy up, and then I'll bring you back when I'm actually making the coffee. Okay, so I'm back. The 20 minutes are up and it smells amazing in my house. So first things first, even if it doesn't taste good, at least it's made my house smell really autumny, which I like. Now I'll have to admit that I'm now going to go off what the recipe says, because I didn't read it all. I read the first bit that tells you what you need, didn't read it all, and you now need to strain it through a cheesecloth. I don't own a cheesecloth. So instead I'm going to strain it through a little strainer. Now I know this is not going to strain as much as a cheesecloth, so I do recommend that you get one. I assume you can probably buy them off Amazon. I probably could have bought them in the shop too, but I didn't read ahead. It's okay, you don't have to, because you watch this. So as soon as it's done, you have to strain it through that cheesecloth that we don't own. Okay, I thought it wasn't going to work, but it actually looks like it is straining quite well actually. But I have got one of those, so this sieve is like a smaller one, so that might be why. I have a bigger one as well, which the holes were far too big to work. So I'll pop that back on there, hopefully it can keep making the house smell nice. And let's see if you can see it. I don't want to tip it too much, but it looks like this. So it smells amazing, but right now it just looks kind of like a brown sugary liquid, which makes sense because that's kind of what we just made. And it's got all this stuff, like all the gunk and the cinnamon sticks left in there. So the next thing to do is actually make the coffee. So let's do that now. Oh, it smells, this is going to sound stupid, but it smells like being in a Starbucks, and that is wonderful. I wish Apple would get on smell-o-vision. I feel like surely they have the technology to make this, because if you could smell how good this kitchen smells right now. So, 1, 2, 3. It says it makes 3 cups of coffee in here, so I'm going to put 3 scoops in and hopefully it makes 3 cups of coffee. So this bit, I'll finish that off in a minute. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to froth the milk, so you get that kind of latte frothy milk, and I'm going to use my hotel chocolate hot chocolate maker, but if you don't put the chocolate in obviously, then it just froths the milk up and makes it warm too, which is really good. Okay, this is where the recipe stops kind of helping you. So I'll get the mugs out because I've got these two really cute new mugs, and then I'll tell you what I'm going to do. So pumpkin spice, so of course had to have little pumpkin mugs. They are so cute. I love them so much. I've got ones from last year which are like orange, and also a cauldron one which I think are obviously a bit more Halloweeny. I like that these are neutral because it feels like I can use it in fall as well, or autumn. Really should be saying autumn since I'm English, but watch too many YouTubes. So you can use them in autumn as well rather than just Halloween. And I don't know if you can hear it on this as well, but it's just started raining, so it's really added to that fall vibe for me too. Okay, the reason why it stops helping you is it just starts telling you to put the things in the mug, which obviously I'm aware that's how you make a hot drink, but how much of it should I be putting in the mug? Apologies to the Starbucks website, it does tell you, I just wasn't reading it properly. So we need to have 2 tablespoons of the syrup. So 1, 2, 1, 2. We then need a 1/4 cup or 60 millilitres of coffee. Oh, that's so satisfying. So there we go. Obviously, if you like your coffee stronger, you can have more in it. So if you're someone that orders a double shot, I'm not that person. I'm the person that orders more syrup rather than more coffee. But if you are, obviously just make it to your taste. Once you've done that, you just fill it up with the milk. You can probably hear I'm still waiting for the milk to froth for the second cup. Oh, it's just stopped. But I thought I would have a little taste test before. Oh my goodness, I wish you could smell this. Can you see what it looks like? Well, it looks like the same colour as the cup, but it smells like pumpkin spice. And I won't lie to you, I was a little bit worried when I was making it because it smelled amazing, but it didn't really smell like pumpkin spice. But obviously it wasn't in the coffee yet. Oh my goodness. This tastes like pumpkin spice. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. So next step, of course, we're missing that whipped cream, so I'm going to sort that out and then I'll tell you a little bit more. So the next thing we need to do is add that whipped cream. Oh, this is a new one, so it's not going to come out. Oh. There we go. And then I've got some cinnamon dusting as well, so it's cinnamon and sugar, in case there wasn't enough sugar in the coffee already. Just to add that on top. And I brought these biscuits last time we went to Costco, and if you'd like to see that haul, my sister has a video all on our Costco trip, so I'll leave a link below for that as well. We got some really good bits. And they look like this. So little autumn leaves, so they look like this. So I think that's going to go perfect with the coffee. Now, I've got quite a bit left, so I've made a couple of cups of coffee here now, and I definitely think it could make 4 more cups. So although I halved the recipe, I can definitely still make 4 more cups, so 6 in total, which I think is pretty good. It smells amazing. It tastes nearly as good as a Starbucks. So I'm very happy, and I think it looks super cute too. So if you decide to try this out, let me know right in the comments below, or if you think there is a drink that is better than pumpkin spice, let me know too, because I'd be super interested to hear that as well. Thanks for watching, bye!